Darling, look. Someone sent us these candles. Aren't they lovely? Look.
Very nice.
And the card says, especially, that we should use them on our anniversary. They'll bring us good luck.
But it's a little too late for that.
Well, I have no idea who sent them. I'll have to, I'll talk to Lennox in the morning. He'll probably know. I'm going to light one now.
I'm sorry I ruined our party.
Oh.
I don't know what happened. One minute I knew exactly what I was saying, and the next, a stranger had set up a residence in my brain.
Oh, darling. Don't give it another thought now. Do you want to know the truth about something? The only person I wanted to be with tonight was you. All those wonderful years, wonderful times we've had together, right?
Isabel, what have I done to deserve you?
Oh, you've just been you. That's all. Whoa, isn't that a nice scent? It smells like jasmine, doesn't it?
Nothing is going to be solved by escalating this into a big scene.
I just want everybody to know what a pathetic excuse for a human being you are.
I'm not making an idle threat. If you push me, I will push back.
Oh, you want to play chicken? Fine, Tess, we'll play chicken. You tell them about Cooper, and I'll tell them how you broke into my hotel room and slashed my underwear and sent me threatening letters, and then we'll see who looks worse.
You look good enough to eat.
Is that supposed to be a compliment?
I don't know, but I kind of like the imagery, if you know what I mean.
How much have you had to drink?
Not so much that I can't appreciate a gorgeous woman when I see one. What are you doing after this?
Can I speak with you for a second?
Not now, sis.
Now. You'll excuse us. With pleasure.
What do you mean Bree doesn't know? Doesn't know what? What's the big secret?
There is no secret, Charles. And I would appreciate it if you would quit badgering me like this.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that. I just want to know what happened 20 years ago that made you run away like that.
Nothing. Nothing happened. Absolutely nothing.
And why didn't you return my calls when I tried to get a hold of you?
Hey, Charlie boy. You tell me you're still trying to convince this beautiful young lady that she knew you in high school? So what's the deal here?
No deal. We were chatting. You know, party talk.
Well, one thing you need to know about this guy is, and I'm speaking from personal experience, that he is first and foremost a cop. He says hello to you and you feel like you're being interrogated.
No. Detective Harrison was being a perfect gentleman. So, if you'll excuse me.
Listen, I don't know what's up between the two of you, but whatever it is, could you sort of keep it on the QT? I mean, she's already got her hands full enough trying to deal with this clean and sober act, all right?
Thank you very much, Jacob, for the lesson in social graces.
It's a pleasure.
You walk off to get me a drink and never come back. Now I ask you, is that any kind of a way to treat a new wife?
I'm sorry, Tinny. I ran into Lorraine, then Jacob here, and look, I'm sorry. What did you say you wanted me to get?
White wine? I know it may be a little difficult, so I'll go with you to the bar so you keep it straight.
No. It's a matter of honor. Jacob, you want anything?
No, thanks. So. Yeah. Listen, congratulations about Frank's award. I predict a great future for that boy in the movie business.
Bite your tongue. I don't want my son going to Hollywood.
Oh, come on. You know what? He's gonna be a great, hot new director. You know, think of all the stories he can tell. You, Jesse, me.
Well, let's not get too carried away.
Yeah, well, you know me. Sometimes I just can't help myself.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm making a little friendly chit-chat with the best-looking woman in the place, that's what.
Look at me. Allie Bowman blames you for the death of her husband. Now, why does she want to talk to you?
Maybe she finds me irresistible.
And maybe she's got something else in mind.
Like what?
I don't know. But that's what I'm going to find out. Everybody, can I please have your attention for a second? Everybody, please. Thank you. As I've said before, my boss was kind enough to fill you in on my condition. And now I'd like to fill you in on a few things about her. You all know that I've been the victim of a stalker, but what you probably don't know is the role that Tess Wilder played in this horrible episode of my life.
Listen,
and
you
so I would like
me stop you for standing by you. Anyone in my place would have done the same thing, but this does remind me that I forgot to make a very important announcement concerning our agency. I'm sure you all remember the brilliant photographer Casey Bowman, and that you share in my grief at his passing. But what I just found out was that Casey's wife, Allison, is an accomplished photographer in her own right. And therefore, I would like to tell you that we are going to sign her to an exclusive contract with the agency. Thank you. You are finished, right, Kathy?
Yeah, I'm finished. Let's hear it for Allie. You better follow through this. I will make my announcement to the police.
So, Tess, what made you decide to hire Allie Bowman?
I saw her work. She's good.
Really? Are you intending to use her with Danny?
Maybe. Why?
I'd consider it a large personal favor if you didn't.
Well, I saw them talking before. What's the problem?
That's the problem.
So I don't suppose you had anything to do with Tess offering me that job, huh? What? No, I just told her what a great photographer you were, and I showed her some of your pictures, and there was a thread or two involved, but, you know. Thank you for being my friend. Yes, and as your friend, I'd like to give you some advice. I saw you talking to Danny Roberts, and I just don't think...
Hey, what am I supposed to do? He's drunk, and he won't stop following me around.
Maybe you should call Alex. There's a lot of people here. I'm hoping that he won't do anything. I don't want to make a scene. You just don't let him get too close to you. Well, I think I'm going to do the pedestrians of Corinth a favor and call him a cab, so I'll be fine. All right, well, Frankie's going to give me a ride home, so okay? See you tomorrow.
So, how does it feel to be a working girl?
It feels great. Thank you. And I'm going to do the best job that I can do, I promise you.
You bet you are, because you got to live up to Casey's good work.
Oh, I will finish what he started. Sir, gin and tonic, please.
Mama, what do you think you're doing?
I'm having a little tonic. It's hot here.
Here you go. One gin and tonic.
She changed her mind. Are you crazy? Are you trying to kill yourself?
I'm sorry, sweetheart, but you know, all these people here, I'm getting nervous.
Are you sure it has nothing to do with Frankie's stepfather?
Why would you think that?
Mama, because I saw you talking to him. I saw how uncomfortable he made you.
I know it. Brianna, you know, he always wants to talk about high school, and I just don't.
Well, then why did you pretend that you didn't know him?
I need to go home now.
No. You lied to me. You dated him.
Who told you that?
He did.
I have to go now.
No!
You know, Tricia loved candles. You know, she always said it gave her a feeling of peace and
I was worried
well-being.
she would start a fire.
Yes, I did too.
Well, thank God she isn't here to see what's happened. Father, brother dead, best friends. So someone's put a curse on the family.
Oh, darling, please, don't talk like that. Don't. You just put your arms around me. I've always felt secure when I was in your arms. Just do that, please.
Well, the greatest thing in my life was to take care of you. Now I feel so helpless. I'm a doddering old fool just waiting to be let out into pasture.
Oh, don't you say that. There's not a doddering bone in your body. I would rather be in your arms than, well, any other man I could think of.
What about Cary Grant.
Well, you'll never let me live that down, will you?
Never. No, well, I wasn't jealous. Not at all.
Well, because you were always and always will be my leading man. Oh, dear.
Oh, Isabel, where has the time gone?
I don't know.
Seems only yesterday that I saw you for the first time. Out on that dock. That lavender summer dress. Oh, I tell you, I went home that night just floating on air. Singing, no less.
Well, you were pretty handsome. You know that? Oh, yes, in your white pants, your boater. When I first saw you, I said to myself, that's the man I'm going to marry. And I did. And I've never had any doubts. Never.
You always had the most contagious smile.
Oh.
You still do. What was that song?
What song?